Welcome to Keep Trucking Personal, where we invite you to explore the heart and soul of our company, Kivi Brothers Trucking. Through engaging storytelling, insightful market updates, and vibrant energy, our podcast reflects our culture, values, and achievements. Whether you're a team member or industry enthusiast, join us to build connections, foster growth, and inspire excellence. Discover why we're more than just a company. We're a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those aspiring to be part of something extraordinary. The pre-trip is complete and engines ready. We're set to hit the road on the Keep Trucking Personal podcast. Let's go.
Hey, welcome back to Keep Trucking Personal. My name is Tyler Kivi, and I'm your host. This is a podcast dedicated to building relationships that last. As we kick off today's episode, I want to take a moment to really cement the purpose of what we're doing here. This isn't just about talking shop or covering the industry news. It's about the connections we make, the bonds we build, and the people who help us grow. I've personally been incredibly fortunate in my journey to be on the receiving end of some of the best relationships in the industry, relationships that have shaped who I am today, whether it's a mentor, a teammate, or a family member who's had my back through thick and thin. Those connections are what make this industry so special. The trucking world is personal, guys. It's about the trust, respect, and going the extra mile for each other. And that's exactly what this podcast is all about. Sharing those stories, learning from each other, and strengthening the bonds that help us push forward. So whether you're behind the wheel, in the office, or wherever you are, I hope today's episode inspires you to think about the relationships that matter most in your life and how we can all work together to make them stronger. Last week, Derek and I talked about the optimism we're personally seeing for the trucking industry for 2025. So after more than 2 years of a decline in freight volume, we're definitely starting to see an uptick. And according to the American Trucking Association, 2025 is expected to bring increased demand for trucking as well. So after a tough stretch, this is great news for all of us to see. And that said, with the new year comes winter. And in the Midwest, we know that means more than just cold temperatures. It means taking extra precautions to ensure we're prepared for the season. Whether you're in Duluth or whether you're operating in the cold weather anywhere, challenges need to be addressed to keep everything running smoothly. So here are a few tips to stay ahead of the game. Fuel. If you're in Minnesota, please make sure you're filling up with treated fuel from our shop. It's specifically treated to withstand the cold and prevent gelling in your fuel. So, real simple tip, if you're near the Duluth terminal, put our fuel in your tanks. When you get there for the night, fill your tanks. Equipment, before hitting the road, let's make sure you're doing a full pre-trip. The cold can have an effect on your tires, batteries, fluids, so make sure everything's in tip-top shape. Set yourself up for success. Little habits make big changes. Personal prep. You know, it's easy to grab real quick just a light jacket, but remember, layering is key. Dress warm, wear your gloves, wear your hat, and any other essentials for staying comfortable and safe out there. And last, securement. Don't rush when securing and tarping loads. Cold weather means extra time is needed for everything to be done properly, and this is a great opportunity to stay thorough and cautious. So, by taking those few little steps, we can ensure we're ready for whatever winter throws our way. Shifting gears a little bit, I want to talk about something that goes beyond the cold weather, the market recovery, and the trucks themselves. It's about relationships. The people who support us, lift us up, and push us to be better. Especially when the tough gets going, the going gets tough. We've all heard the phrase, find your 2 a.m. friend. The kind of friend you can call at 2 a.m. not because you need something, but because you know they're there for you when things aren't going well. In our industry, this is crucial. Whether you're on the road or in the office or managing a fleet, you need people you can trust, people who have your back, people who will help you when you've been knocked down and will encourage you to keep moving forward. For me, this goes back to my amateur boxing days. When I was training, I had my coach who wasn't just a mentor, but was also a friend. When you're getting punched in the face, punched in the abs, and you feel the sting going throughout your body, and you're physically and mentally exhausted, you need someone who knows how to pick you up and get you back in the ring and keep you focused. They don't just tell you what you should do. They show up for you, no matter the hour, no matter the challenge. They help you get back up. And in trucking, that same mentality applies. I also want to talk about that this is something we applied to our pod group. Every driver has a team that is there to support them and help them get back up. Look at this team as your 2 a.m. group. Anything you need to help get the job done, anything you need to stay mentally prepared, you can call them. We've focused on that building relationships is paramount in this industry, and that is why you have a group of people assigned to you now. No longer one representative, you have a group of 4. So if you're out there and something is going on, rest assured you can call in and you will get someone that has your back, that will help you get back up and help you get in the ring, because they're looking out for you. They're your 2 a.m. friend. And like I said, this industry is hard, has long hours, unexpected hurdles, and constant need to keep things moving forward. But what separates good drivers from great drivers, good teams from great teams, is the people you surround yourself with. So I want you to challenge yourself and think about who your 2 a.m. friends are in this industry. Whether it's a fellow driver, a mentor, or colleague. These are the people who lift you up when things get tough, who provide advice when you need it most, and who need your help, or who help you to stay grounded. They remind you to focus on what matters and push through when you're feeling worn out. You might know how to drive a truck, but the people you trust help you execute the plan. So when things go wrong on the road, which they will, whether it's a flat tire or missed delivery, having support system is what keeps you going. And in this industry, relationships matter just as much as the work we do. It's not just about hauling freight from point A to point B. It's about building those strong relationships with your teammates, your partners, and your customers. So I want to leave you with a few key thoughts. Execution is everything. This year, focus on getting things done. Don't just learn from leaning on the ropes. Apply every little change consistently. Small actions over time lead to long-term success. Find your 2 a.m. friends. Surround yourself with people who support you, challenge you, and help you grow. These are the people who will make all the difference in your career and in your life. And last but not least, be prepared. Whether it's winter weather or the ever-changing market, the best way to stay ahead is to plan, execute, and surround yourself with the right people who have your back. 2025 is a year full of opportunity, so let's enter it with a positive outlook, strong relationships, and a commitment to excellence. Stay safe out there, take care of yourself, and remember, you've got this.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Keep Trucking Personal. We appreciate you taking the time to explore the heart and soul of Kivi Brothers Trucking with us. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review to let us know your thoughts. Tune in next time as we continue our journey together, diving deeper into what makes us a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those who aspire to be part of something truly extraordinary. Until then, keep trucking, and we'll catch you on the next episode.